Horses in all their beauty, in their perfection. Whether wildly romping in freedom or controlled by their rider, they are impressive. They have fascinated people for thousands of years. It's a great sight when the cowboys and cowgirls herd the horses down into the valleys from the Bighorn Mountains. They move with gracefulness, ease, and speed, combined with unbounded strength. From the high summer pastures at an elevation of 9,000 feet in the mountains of northeast Wyoming, the animals gallop down to the low plains of the Badlands. The breathtaking landscape creates the feeling of a movie set. Once the hunting grounds of the Crow Indians, it has been cowboys' territory for cattle and horse breeding for more than 100 years. It's amazing that such a big, strong, proud, and wild creature like the horse is completely subservient to its rider, and that it devotes its energy and strength to people, sometimes even sacrificing its own life. Mustang herds with 1,000 head once grazed here in Wyoming and far over the state line into Montana. The wild horses enjoyed ideal living conditions. There are no free-roaming Mustangs here anymore, but the Mustangs are back on vast ranch lands. Hideout Ranch at the foot of the Bighorn Mountains in Wyoming, east of Yellowstone National Park. A herd of over 80 horses lives here. Quarter and paint horses, but also Mustangs, exceptional horses, legends of the Wild West. Wild horses are caught every year during a roundup by officials of the federal government. The overpopulation, mostly young animals, is sent to auction. Here at the ranch, it has become clear how valuable, how unique these Mustangs are, and their numbers are steadily growing. Magpies have discovered that small delicacies are hidden on a horse. The horses enjoy it, and the number of pests drops. Ears are a bonanza for connoisseurs. The friendly interaction of horse and bird is rewarded with disrespect.
Some other famous people that came running here were more like bandits, and the better known one is Billy the Kid, who came hiding here, and because he was stealing cows and they were hiding them in the canyon. And this lodge has seen quite a bit of well-known visitors and travelers, such as Hemingway, Theodore Roosevelt, who of course loved the West. He was a hunter, he likes to go horseback riding. Yes, the reason that people come now from around the world, still coming to the West. Some come to hunt, and a lot of them, like to our guest race, they come to horseback riding.
For 4 generations, the family has owned the cattle ranch, and it's been used for breeding cattle for over 100 years. Approximately 3,000 cows live practically wild in the huge area. In the fall, they are driven down into the valley, where they are fed in winter. Until spring arrives, there are several feet of snow in the mountains. This traditional cowboy ranch stretches over 310,000 acres into canyons and up to the high pastures in the Bighorn Mountains. Working the cattle herds is mainly done nowadays with quarter horses because they, like a sheepdog, have an innate ability, or cow sense, to direct the herd. They have a lot of endurance, are sure-footed, and extremely undemanding. The cow ponies used to be almost exclusively Mustangs. Then in the 40s, quarter horses were crossed with Mustangs, resulting in the ideal ranching horse of a cowboy's dreams. Some horses are fetched from the pasture. They're for guests staying at the ranch to ride.
And of course, this is the country of the quarter horses, so we have quarter horses. We have paints, but a couple of years ago we thought it would be nice to have a special horse, which is the Mustang. because the Mustang is really the horse from this country. But the Mustang is something that we've seen that is really something that people are interested in. And a lot of people, they don't think that Mustangs still exist, and they cannot even dream that you can come and go ride Mustangs in the country like the Indians, like so many years ago. And there are a lot of really good horses there. So a couple of years ago we decided that we were going to start introducing the Mustangs in our string for the guests to ride, to train them properly, and then have them use them to do cattle work, to do trail riding, and they prove to be really, really very good horses. They are very easy to keep. They don't need a lot of attention. They're very strong. They have strong hooves. They are a little bit smaller than a quarter horse, but they are super comfortable. And they can really handle this terrain extremely, extremely well.
The cold branding on the horses' necks is the sign of a Mustang. The guests are grouped according to their riding ability, and then it's off to the mountains. The whole day the riders are in the saddle. Jockeys, professional riders from the Netherlands, take the chance to ride a Mustang. The adventure takes them across the prairie, through streams and canyons, high up into the mountains.
You see here the Fries brand on the neck. I'm so impressed about the calm of this horse. This morning, I saw and rode this horse for the first time, and he just stayed beside me and waited to see what was going to happen. For me, this is almost unbelievable.
Up to an elevation of over 9,000 feet, there are green meadows and flowers. Up here, it also rains more, and the heat of summer doesn't dry out the soil as much as down in the prairie. Fragrant sagewort bushes, wide open countryside, a grand backdrop. It is a gift to be able to enjoy this natural beauty with such a great animal, with a horse.